website. It's fast, simple, and less expensive for you. Go to our website, www.ipobinusa.org/donate. That is www.ipobinusa.org/donate and make your contribution. When it comes to keeping our people safe, every bit counts. After all, the security of our communities is our responsibility. Let's make this happen together.
Mr. Bella once again. Wisdom, heal it, come on. Say Biafra will not last forever. They say happy up in no go stand. What did they know? What do they know? Let's see. What do they see? If you give me a gun, I will shoot them aside. If you give me a gun, I will shoot them aside. If you give me a gun, I will shoot them aside. If you give me a gun, I will shoot them aside. If you give me a gun, I will shoot them aside. No. Biafra will live forever. 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 Okay, we go manigate the lovers of Biafra. This is the time we need to come together and fight for what is belong to us. Okay, we go manigate bandits who want to make us a giant of Africa. Adam coaching to now Sugo Mboge Runis and Yama Peno. Out of his wisdom, giving us somebody like Namde Carlo for this our race mission. Biafra will not last forever. They say happy up in no go stand. What do they know? Let's see. What do they see? If you give me a gun, I go shoot them aside. If you give me a gun, I go shoot them aside. If you give me a gun, I go shoot them aside. If you give me a gun, I go shoot them aside. If you give me a gun, I go shoot them aside. Oh no. See what you put our hero before they never stop. Mazi cannot but no phone we stop. They cannot stop it. Biafra will live forever. Believe me.
But independence for Nigeria as a corporate entity is not enough. The peoples of Nigeria must at the same time be guaranteed their freedom. We must ensure that in an independent Nigeria, individual citizens throughout the land enjoy liberty, human dignity, and equality under the law. There must be one Nigeria with one constitution and one law for all. Let us therefore, Mr. Chairman, sir, close our ears to the counsel of the fair, which says that we cannot here at this conference agree on a constitution.
Barley War North is strangling the life out of Nigeria through intimidation, fear, and terror. The disruptive power of the House of Fulani cabal is a structural reality and will only get worse, no matter where the president of Nigeria comes from. It is a sevenfold yoke which we must break for the sake of our children. 1. The political yoke. Globally, out of the 16 federal republics in the world, Nigeria is the only federation where landmass is used as primary criteria for creating feed rating units. No southern leader, civilian or military, has ever had the guts to create any feed rating unit. All the feed rating units have been created by northern military adventurers. 20 feed rating units were created from only one region, North, while 17 feed rating units were created from 3 regions, East, West, and Midwest. Competent leaders are easily filtered off by the rigged political structure. At every election, the evil and corrupt northern cabal needs only a few southern collaborators to impose any presidential candidate upon the 2 foremost political parties, only for the electorate to formalize one of the candidates with votes. That's why Nigeria has been having such mediocre leaders as president, in a country awash with extremely capable presidential materials. This also explains why since 1960 no southerner has ever led Nigeria except by accident. The first coming of all 3 southern leaders are Gayi Iransi in 1966, Obasanjo in 1976, and Goodluck Jonathan in 2010, followed the death of northern incumbents. The fourth and only other southern leader was Ernest Shonekarn, and his coming followed the forced stepping aside of a northern head of state in 1993. He lasted for 3 months, after which he was toppled and replaced by another northern military head of state. For 2019 the presidential contest is being set for Atiku vs Buhari, 2 Fulani representatives of the cabal. 2. The economic yoke. Nigeria is the only oil-producing country where oil wells are allocated to individuals. The House of Fulani cabal allocated over 80% of the oil blocks either to the northerners or to their southern fronts/allies. The names of these oil block allottees are in the public domain. 3. The religious yoke. No other faith is mentioned in the Nigerian constitution, except Islam. For instance, in the 1999 constitution, Christ, Christians, and Christianity are not mentioned even once, whereas Islamic signposts are strewn all over the constitution. Sharia is mentioned 73 times, Grand Qadi 54 times, Islam 28 times, Muslims 10 times, etc. That constitution was written solely by one Muslim Fulani jihadist named Professor Awalu Yardudu, special advisor to Abacha on constitutional matters. While the 1979 constitution emphasized Nigeria's secularity, the 1999 constitution of Yardudu is a de facto Islamic constitution, and the cabal ensured that Yardudu was there to fight that position at 2014 National Political Conference. Subsequently, during Obasanjo's government, the same northern cabal formally adopted Islam as the state religion in the core northern states. Obasanjo refused to even discuss the issue, except to state that it would fizzle out. He knew fully well that it would not fizzle out, but was afraid of confronting the cabal. 4. The cultural yoke. The Sultanate forms a major pillar of the House of Fulani cabal. As permanent President General of the Nigerian Supreme Council of Islamic Affairs, NCA, the Sultan is the permanent leader of all Muslims in Nigeria, whether they are northerners or southerners. As the permanent chairman of National Council of Traditional Rulers of Nigeria, NCTRN, the Sultan is the permanent leader of all traditional rulers in all 36 states of Nigeria and Abuja. By the way, the current Sultan was the Brigadier General commanding 241 Reki Battalion Kaduna. Many public policies are determined only with the tacit approval of the Sultanate of Sokoto and the Emirates. For instance, when the gender bill was introduced in the National Assembly, the Sultan killed the bill simply by criticizing it publicly. Even Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II, the world's most revered monarch, would never criticize Parliament publicly because that would be an abuse of royal privilege. 5. The administrative yoke. Nigeria is the only African country that built a new capital from scratch, using resources from the oppressed, deprived, and degraded Niger Delta/Southeast. The cabal claimed that the location of Lagos by the ocean was a security risk, but this was just an excuse to northernize national public service. A careful look at the map of Africa shows that only 2 nations have central capitals. The most common location for African capitals is at the coast. London, United Kingdom, is situated at the edge of England on the River Thames. Washington, D.C., USA, is located along the Potomac River on the east coast of USA. Paris, France, is located at the edge of France in the north bending arc of the River Seine. When Lagos was capital, the governors of Lagos state were from east, west, and north. Since the capital moved to Abuja, no Nigerian leader has ever had the guts to appoint a southerner as substantive FCT minister. The FCT minister must be a northerner, preferably a Muslim. The current FCT minister was appointed while he was executive secretary of the Hajj Commission. 6. The diplomatic yoke. Any Christian leader who questions Nigeria's membership of the 2 main international Sharia-driven bodies, OIC and D8, faces the wrath of the House of Fulani cabal. So far, only CMDR Ebatu Okiwe has ever had the guts to seriously question Nigeria's involvement in these Islamic bodies, and as a result, Okiwe was summarily dismissed from office. 7. The military/security yoke. Nigeria is the only federation in the world where all major security agencies are headed by only one section of the federation and only members of one faith. Army, Northern Muslim. National Security Advisor, Northern Muslim. Minister of Defense, Northern Muslim. Minister of Internal Affairs, Northern Muslim. Air Force, Northern Muslim. Police, Northern Muslim. Economic Financial Crimes Commission, Northern Muslim. National Civil Defense Corps, Northern Muslim. Department of State Security, Northern Muslim. Immigration, Northern Muslim. Prisons Service, Northern Muslim. Federal Road Safety Corps, Northern Muslim. Nigerian Customs Service, Northern Muslim. Chief of Defense Intelligence, Northern Muslim. Director of Military Intelligence, Northern Muslim. Fire Service, Northern Muslim. National Emergency Management Agency, Northern Muslim. Nigerian Ports Authority, Northern Muslim. No Southerner has been made Substantive Controller General of Customs in 30 years. Even with all these their wickedness and annoying provocations, does not necessarily means they are good Muslim Brotherhood. Let's look at it this way. In the early 80s, when the entire Arab world wanted to join the African continent, it took only the House of Fulani of Nigeria through their leader Al-Harji Shoaway Shargari, the so-called Muslim Brotherhood, to reject their request and denied them the opportunity to join the continent Africa. Even when all the other African countries have given them the approval. Now you know. On Obasanjo, even with all his braggadocio, Olusegun Obasanjo dared not break the jinx in all these years as Nigeria's president. Again, no Southerner has ever been appointed as the chairman of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission since the day it was established in 2003. Finally, the only Southerner that was ever appointed National Security Advisor was killed after he was unceremoniously removed from office by Goodluck Jonathan after the cabal blackmailed and arm-twisted him and told him that if he wanted peace he must appoint a Northerner back to that post. The above multifaceted enslavement to the House of Fulani cabal is not an accident. Read the book by Harold Wilson, which clearly states how and why the British laid the foundation for the House of Fulani hegemony in Nigeria. The principle guiding the cabal was clearly set forth by the cabal's patron saint, Sir Ahmadu Bello, who said to the media, "The new nation called Nigeria should be an estate of our great-grandfather Othman Dan Fodio. We must ruthlessly prevent a change of power. We use the minorities in the north as willing tools and the south as a conquered territory, and never allow them to rule over us and never allow them to have control over their own future." The Parrot newspaper, October 12, 1960. Freedom from the cabal is not about North versus South. In fact, the greatest victims of the Northern cabal are the Northern masses themselves. The struggle entails Northern cabal versus all of the lovers of freedom. Nigeria is structurally unworkable and must be broken. The House of Fulani cabal may try to resist this with their blood, but there is no other way out of the enslavement for us and our children. We cannot continue suffering and smiling in this unworkable zoo called Nigeria. The words of Harriet Tubman are relevant here. She said, "I freed 1,000 slaves, I could have freed 1,000 more if only they knew they were slaves." The author of this brilliant intervention has given us plenty of food for thought. He argued the matter in a detailed, succinct and concise manner, and he stated the case very well. Though there were one or two omissions, his research is outstanding and his analysis is factual, insightful, and incisive. The truth is that he has said it all. Sadly, many in Nigeria do not know that they are slaves to the cabal because they cannot feel the yoke or see their chains. Yet slaves they are, and it is time that we opened their eyes, broke their yokes, cut their chains and freed each and every one of them. That is precisely why yours truly, and millions of others, insist on dividing her so everyone should go on her separate ways. May the Heavenly Father deliver us. He's a
Good evening, good morning. Welcome to the program. Good afternoon from here. Good morning, depending on where you are watching from. This is live and direct on Enter Biafra Channel 1, live and direct on Enter Biafra live streaming app, live and direct on Facebook. I think we are live on Facebook, live and direct on Enter Biafra YouTube channel, and live and direct on other social media platform. Those of you watching from Facebook, we are going to ask you to switch over to the other platform because that's where we are going live and that's where we worship all the time. Now, the issue we are going to address today is we are going to address the UK, the United Kingdom MPs' latest debate, which was yesterday, the 8th day of December 2021. I'm going to take just a few seconds from that particular debate. The debate, I did not hear them talk about the human rights abuse in Nigeria. I watched, although I didn't have the time to watch all of them, but at least I did not hear them talk about the human rights abuse in Nigeria. I didn't hear them talk that. So if some of you were able to watch it and you hear them talk about Nigeria, please, I would like to see, because I did not have the patience to listen to all of them. But something very, very, very important, got my attention from that particular debate. And that's what I have come to expose to you today. Then the second thing we're going to talk about is that we're going to talk about the military planting explosive in the southeast, in Biafra land, and blaming it on IPOB and ESN. We are going to address that. I have seen some report like that. We are also going to address the kidnapping and the rescue of 20 policemen, according to the report, according to the press release by the Nigerian Army. These are the three things we are going to address today. But before I go forward, somebody sent a video to me. Ordinarily I wouldn't want to comment on that. Somebody sent a video to me today about somebody claiming Simon Ekpa is not a lawyer and all that. You see, I'm going to address those people one day, very, very soon. When people commit crime in Finland, they commit traffic crimes, they commit all manner of crimes, including staying in Finland illegally, and then when they get deported, they blame it on Simon Ekpa. When they get deported for committing crime, they blame it on Simon Ekpa. When they commit crime of not paying tax, for example, some of them, not some of them, but when people commit crime, they engage in frivolous businesses, make money from Finland. Finland will be asking them where the money is going to. They can't give account of their own money they are making. And then when they were deported or they got deported out of because of crimes, because of various crimes, criminals, they will blame it on Simon Ekpa. And then these are the people who will also be using IPOB as a money lenders. IPOB is the one funding them, and when they go out to the public, they claim they are business people. Okay, they say they are pushing container to Africa, but they use IPOB money to do business. This is one of the things I am not happy with the leadership of IPOB. Sincere. And Mazi is not aware of this. So some of you, you see, sometimes you allow people to bring themselves out. So I will address them one day. So they use the IPOB money to do business. And when they come out, they claim they are business people. They parade themselves as business. They use IPOB money to do business. When IPOB don't have money to give ESN, when we are contributing money, when people who are working day and night, starving themselves to contribute 10 euros, 20 euros to the struggle, they are using it to do paddy. My brother borrow me, my friend borrow me. They use IPOB money to do business. And when they use that money to do business, they don't even pay it until you begin to ask, until you begin to fight them. Of them will collect. I'm going to address them one day. It is not yet. I want to wait for them. I want to wait for them first. So please, some people have sent those videos to me. I don't need to make comment on illiterate. When you ask them to go to school, they don't want to go to school. They want to go and do business. At the end of the day, they will come out to fight those who went to school and they have profession and they are making money from the profession and they are very, very envious, angry about them. So disregard those criminals. They are criminals, complete criminals. What I'm saying is that when I want to talk my own, I bring evidence of crime. They have committed crime in Finland. And in Finland is not a place where you commit crime and you think that you are in Africa. Some of them commit crime. If you drive a car without license, it's a crime, a serious crime here. Go ask people. You can't come to Finland and they drive car with a expired license. It's a crime. It's a crime. You can't. And once you do that, you will be deported. Okay? So when they commit all this crime, they will come to claim that they are IPOB. They will want you to do magic. And then when you did not do that magic, they will say you are not a lawyer. Okay? So I'm going to address them. The day I'm going to address them, I will come here with, I don't just come here to talk. I will come with proof and I will play it in the show. And they play the show. So the people you see talking today, the person that is talking is a complete criminal. A criminal is somebody who have committed crime, various crime, and because of that crime he committed, immigration deported him out of Finland. So because he has come publicly to talk, and I'm going to address him, and I will breach every attorney-client relationship to also, address him. So I'm going to address him. I waited for this time for this kind of thing to happen, and I will address him. So they are criminals, like I said. They have committed various crimes, and the crimes are in the documents they are parading. So when you see they have document, they don't know the content of the document. Because the document is written in Finnish. So they don't know the content of the document. The crime they committed is in the document they are carrying. I'm showing you. Okay? You drive without license is a crime. You work in Finland without residence permit is a crime. you are committing crime. So all this crime, accumulated crime, when they deport them, they say Simon Ekpa is not a lawyer. All right? So we are going to, you see, I'm going to address them. And after addressing them, not now, later on, after addressing them, we are going to wait for the same people to go back to where they are making those nonsense claims when they have contacted Finnish government, when they have done all these things they want to do with the Finnish government. We'll ask them question, when are they coming? They must come and tell you the outcome with the Finnish government. And if they didn't do it, shame on them. So they have to come back and give you feedback how far they have gone with the Finnish government. Maybe after 1 year, maybe after 2 years, ask them to come and give you the feedback because you deserve to know the feedback, okay? But I will address them. So let us leave it at this. But just have it at the back of your mind that they commit crimes. They are criminals and they commit crimes. And they use IPOB money to do business. That is what I'm fighting against. Okay? It doesn't matter how little the money. Some of them borrowed money from all over Finland and they deported them. And they are still owing those people they collected money from. They are using the money to do business. So how can you come yourself? How can you come and tell people that you are a businessman, when you are using IPOB money to do business? Blood money. The money people are contributing to protect the land of Biafra, somebody is using it to do business. And they didn't see anything wrong with that. All right, let us continue. What we are going to discuss is today, I want to start by addressing the video from the MP, from the United Kingdom MPs. So those of you watching from Facebook, we're gonna switch you're gonna switch over to Enter Biafra as usual. Right. Let us switch over to Enter Biafra. Those of you watching from Facebook, you are going to be cut off in a minute. Right, there we go. And then we refresh the system. All right, here we go. Welcome back. There we're starting now. Those of you watching from Enter Biafra Channel 1, you're welcome to the program. Those of you watching from YouTube, you're welcome to the program. And those watching from other platform, you're welcome to the program. We are going to start with the UK MPs. Now, before I bring this video of the UK MPs, I know I didn't announce that I'm having a broadcast today, but of course, you people should know that I'm having broadcast almost every day. Before I bring the video of this United Kingdom MPs, I want you to know one thing. You see, in all this debate they had about the human rights abuse, they didn't mention Nigeria. I didn't hear them mention Nigeria, like I said. And then they want to talk about extraordinary rendition. One of the MPs mentioned extraordinary rendition. And it is going to shock you. It's going to shock you what the person said and which country the person referred to. Extraordinary rendition. What did the MP say? The MP said that the people that are involved in extraordinary rendition, the people that are involved in extraordinary rendition should not represent their country with the United Kingdom. Okay? But the person did not mention Nigeria. The person mentioned some other African country. That those who are involved in extraordinary rendition should not be allowed to come represent their country. But what surprises me, and what surprised me when I watched it, was that they did not mention Nigeria. They did not mention Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, because there is no extraordinary rendition we are talking about now that is not Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They didn't mention that. They did not mention that. They did not mention Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They did not mention Nigeria. They did not also mention Kenya. They mentioned a different country. So I want you to have what I've just said now at the back of your mind as you listen to this man.
It's the weaker population, and I absolutely agree with the colleagues today who've raised the situation of Chen Guangzhou, prime example of an individual who should face sanctions. And it is absurd that the US has designated that individual, but we have not, and I hope the Minister will listen very closely. We've heard excellent contributions relating to Sri Lanka, and of course I've raised in this place other regimes, including in the Middle East, Bahrain. We've heard also today of Iran. Of course, Mrs. Miller, we also need consistency in policies. We need consistency. If we're going to apply sanctions, we also then cannot be cozying up to regimes in other ways. Look at the situation with regard to Saudi Arabia, which my honourable friend, the former Shadow Foreign Secretary, raised in relation to Saudi acquisition of assets here. And I want to also raise the concern that's been raised about parliamentary scrutiny. We have that in the United States Congress. We should have it here. And I hope that the Minister can outline for us the practical ways in which we can be providing information confidentially, not just in debates like this, with due regard to privilege, and how we will be working across government and ensuring information is fed from all government departments, not just the FCBO.
Thank you, Mrs. Miller. And let me start by thanking the Honourable Member for Rwanda for tabling this debate today and for his valuable cooperation as chair of the All-Party Group with his other colleagues of his APPG2, of course. I'd also like to say I'm very grateful to all Honourable Members for their very insightful contributions today, and I will try and address all of the points raised and the countries raised as well as I can within the time that I have. On the 6th of July 2020, Mrs. Miller, this government established a global human rights sanctions regime under the Sanctions and Anti-Money Laundering Act. And this regime gave the UK a powerful new tool to hold to account those involved in serious human rights violations or abuses. It was intended to target individuals and entities involved in serious human rights violations or abuses rather than entire countries. And our global human rights sanctions regime reinforces our ability to defend the rules-based international system. It complements and enhances our global leadership of the promotion and protection of human rights around the world. It enables us to use asset freezes and travel bans against those involved in serious human rights violations and abuses, or profit or benefit from them. The human rights included within the scope of the regime are the right to life and the rights not to be subjected to torture or cruel, inhumane or degrading treatment, and the right to be free from slavery and forced labour. Since we launched our global human rights sanctions just under a year ago, we have designated nearly 80 individuals and entities. And the designations we have put in place demonstrate this government's commitment to stand up for human rights and minority groups, including in Belarus, Myanmar, China, Russia and North Korea. And for example, on the 22nd of March, the UK sanctioned 4 Chinese government officials and the Public Security Bureau of the Jiangxi Production and Construction Corporation for their role in the serious human rights violations that have taken place and persist against Uyghur Muslims in Jiangxi. These measures were taken alongside measures from the US, Canada and the EU, sending the clearest possible signal that the international community is united in its condemnation of China's human rights violations in Jiangxi and the need for Beijing to end discrimination and oppression in the region. Just briefly, yes.
We heard earlier on of the horrifying story just coming out of the Uyghur tribunal. Now, will the minister commit to examining the findings of the Uyghur tribunal when the judgment comes out this Thursday?
I'm grateful to the Honourable Gentleman for his contribution, and I intend to cover the tribunal later in my speech. Mrs. Miller, just last week, and again alongside the EU, the US and Canada, we imposed further sanctions against individuals responsible for violations of human rights in Belarus under our Belarus regime. And we imposed an asset freeze on a key state-owned entity in order to maintain economic pressure on the repressive Lukashenko regime. In addition to our new human rights sanctions, on the 26th of April, we launched our global anti-corruption sanctions regime. And this gives us the means to impose anti-corruption sanctions against individuals anywhere in the world, and represented a significant step forward for the UK's global leadership in combating corruption around the world and promoting fair and open societies.
Now, I just wanted you to, have a look at how the debate, the setting of the debate and all that. Now, I want to go straight to the video because we don't have time to waste. I want to go straight to the video I want you to listen to.
Order, order. Under the regulations.
Because, to be honest, why the government can't simply say that somebody who has blatantly been involved in the drugging, the illegal extradition of somebody to Rwanda, why the government can't say that that person will not be accepted as a representative of Rwanda to the court of St. James as a high...
Did you hear that? Why are the government, for example, somebody who involved in drugging and extraordinary rendition of somebody to Rwanda, would government of the United Kingdom allow such people to be part of the government representative? Now, what should worry you now is that why is this man mentioning Rwanda? Of talking about Mazi, which is a very fresh case. Nnamdi is a British citizen. Why is he not talking about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Rather, he's talking about Rwanda. That some people, like why he cannot understand why a government that drugged somebody, extraordinary rendition the person back to Rwanda, should be allowed. So you see, why I am playing this video is that, for those who focus on something else instead of fighting for the release of our leader, where are we getting it wrong? I want you all to watch this and think about it. Everywhere is giddy on social media. We want our leader out. Why is this man not mentioning Nigeria and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Why Rwanda? Why Rwanda? I want you all to, begin to think, because all of you who are shouting Biafra, Biafra, your activities, your actions, your body language have exposed most of you. You have misrepresented Biafra struggle. You have misrepresented Biafra struggle. And do you think that you are dealing with Simon Ekpa? No, you are deliberately dealing with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And you turn around to protect, you want to protect the structure of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Who want to listen to you? Who want to listen to you? I want to ask Biafrans today, where are you getting it wrong? Somebody say upon the whole lawyers. No, you see, so I want to ask you, of you that are bringing Simon Ekpa is not a lawyer. Your problem is that Simon Ekpa is not a lawyer. I've been in the law business for 15 good years. Some of you were doing boy. Some of them making noise today. Started law business 50 years. And these people without education jump into Biafra struggle, constitute nuisance every day. So when these people will be watching the thing going on, for those who have time, for those who have time to even listen to them, you come and watch the kind of people that are fighting for Biafra. Hi, the kind has suffered. I must be very sincere with you. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu man has suffered. But drug dealers are fighting for Biafra. Farmers are fighting for Biafra. Both the one that are in fact, it is worrisome. Worrisome. So I want you people to ask yourself question: what is going on? When I hear the news about the debate yesterday, I waited. Some of them say in my office. The problem is in my office. We are three in my office, my own office. And they took oath not to lie. My own personal office, they say there are 3. Hi. And and when you see, some of you will understand them you have in the struggle for Biafra. The day I'm going to open book, because this particular guy, I'm going to use him to open a book. A lot of you will run mad. Open the book. I said it the other time. They say, make I no do, I relax. But every time I relax, they come. They are using Simon Ekpa to distract you. Using Simon Ekpa to cover up. That is what you should know now. Time I want to focus, they come harder. Every time they go and organize somebody, come, bring paper. Simon Ekpa is not a lawyer, bring paper. So every time we want to focus, but of course I will focus. I'm not going to address them, like I said, but I'm going to bring one time, maybe 30 minutes, to show Biafrans something that will make some people run mad. So what is going on? Why are the MPs in the United Kingdom, where our leader live, not talking about the extraordinary edition? Rather, they are talking about Rwanda. Yesterday. This yesterday, they debated on human rights abuse. And you know what they do these days? You see, I'm not asking anybody not to follow anybody or not to listen to anybody. Okay? I can never do that. But when you listen to them, they will say, don't listen to him, don't listen to him. So what are they afraid of? What are they afraid of? Why are they telling you not to listen to Simon Ekpa? Have you ever had Simon Ekpa telling you not to listen to anybody? I cannot do it. You have your right to listen to whoever you think that can give you some brain or can talk some sense into you. I can't just come and dictate, don't listen to this person, don't listen to this person. But me, they have banned all my video we are doing. They have, in most of their WhatsApp group, they have restricted, nobody should be posting videos of Simon Ekpa. So how do you then, and they will come out and start analyzing Simon Ekpa video, why they tell you not to watch Simon Ekpa. Now, how do you think anybody among all the people broadcasting, let me just say this, as I'm doing this now, the reason is that those who claim they are doing something to release Mazi, they will go down and start doing work. They will go and start doing underground work, because it should be a very shameful thing that our leader is a UK citizen from the United Kingdom, and what they do is to drag power instead of allowing people who have the technical know-how on how to move mountain for the sake of our leader. They don't want to do it. They don't want to do it. They say instead, Simon Ekpa will bring his idea, bring his God-given talent and brain to help this struggle. Let everybody sink. Let Mazi die in prison. That is what is happening. Instead, Simon Ekpa will come to bring idea of how to move this thing forward. Mazi should stay there. It's happening in your own eyes. Koro. Everything that could bring some positive things, so long as it is coming from Simon Ekpa, nowhere, must die. Anything that is going to make Biafra closer, so long as it is coming from Simon Ekpa, nowhere, it must die. And it is happening right in front of you, and some people are busy defending structure. Now, I ask you a question. I want to play it, and I challenge anybody. All of them, go and watch the debate yesterday in the United Kingdom. They talk about China. They did not talk about Nigeria. They even mentioned extraordinary rendition. They refused to mention Mazi extraordinary rendition. It is you. You that is supporting some people to continue to constitute nuisance, thinking you are helping Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You are not helping him. You are not helping him. They come with all this thing. We are doing something underground. We are working that. My brother, nothing is going on except what you are seeing. You see, when Bruce Fenn come and give update, that is what is going on. When Dr. Alan White come to give update, that is what is going on. When you hear the Benzman or also in the United Kingdom come to give brief about what happened with the UN and all that, that is what is going on. There is nothing else. Nothing else. I am telling you, and I beat my chest today and tell you, nothing else going on anywhere. Of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, except that when you see that the elders of the Southeast visited Aso Rock, that's all. Anything you did not see today is not happening. I am very, very sincere. I am telling you the fact. So when they come to tell you and deceive you, something is going on the ground, is a lie. It's a complete fallacy. Complete lie. Nothing. Nothing. I mean, I can swear with my life, nothing is going on the ground. Please, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Nothing. Everything you see on social media is what is going on. Apart from whatever, something that has nothing to do with, it's a different thing. But I'm telling you now that for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, diplomatically, there is nothing is going on other than what you have seen on social media. Nothing. Nothing. I am telling you the fact. So when they come to tell you, this is the first time I'm telling you this. When they come to tell you, we are underground, we are doing this, it's a lie. It's a complete fallacy. Fallacy, complete fallacy. So those things you hear from the Bidman press release, those things you hear from where they wrote to UN, those things you hear from Dr. White, those things you hear from Bruce Finn, these are the only thing going on, nothing else. I'm very, very sincere with you. The thing you hear from the presidency, we are going to consider it. The thing you hear from the Ohaneze, that is the only thing going on, nothing else. Nothing else. And these are the people who will come and order oath. Under oath. They say we swear oath. Arurala. Oath, Arurala. A very, very Arurala oath. When you see people fighting for oath, you think that the oath will make them pure. For oath. You see somebody swearing oath not to lie. The person will sit there right in front of you, swear oath that he will not lie. The person will open mouth and everything is lies. Everything is lie. Because they know some of those oaths doesn't even work. They know. You see, before I joined IPU, like when you see them talking, they say, I will swear oath. I was there. When Simon Ekpa say, remove Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's name in the oath before I will take oath. Of course, there are people that never happened. I never said anything like that. But they swear oath that they were there. Simon Ekpa said it. The question I want to ask you now, why is MP not talking about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? And Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a British citizen. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu live in London. The family live in London. Everything is happening. And these people discussed, they even mentioned extra, the one, oh my God, the one that is breaking my heart. Okay? Because honestly, I'm broken. I am completely broken. The one that is breaking my heart is that this man remember something called extraordinary rendition. Use Rwanda as example, where we have a very big international case right before our own eyes. All these things, they are not talking about it. Now, that comes to my yesterday program where I said ideas, they don't implement it. Okay? We'll bring idea. They don't implement it. I have said severally during the time we were protesting, let us go to grassroots. Let us pay money. Yes. Grassroots. Television house, radio house, in the United Kingdom, in America, in Canada. I bring this idea so that everybody will know what is going on, what the UK, what Nigeria have done to British citizens in the United Kingdom. Because the people that are going to listen to that particular advertisement, direct contact, different relationship than you, an immigrant, who is just knowing these people as a person who vote them, as an electorate. There are people who know them, people, locals who know them, who they take their word very seriously. Said, let us go underground. Let us go from the grassroots. Have a very good jingle. Start to pay for the advertisement on local radio, local TV in the United Kingdom. And you know what? They didn't do it. They didn't do it. Because just imagine that 4 months ago that we did that particular, we push money, particular advertisement. By now, these people standing here will be receiving calls from their electorate. List. They will be receiving calls. Somebody say blow pipeline. Forget that. Forget that. It's not today that they blow pipeline. Have you not been seeing pipeline being blown every time? Don't forget that one. It's not, when we go to that bridge, we are going to cross it. Somebody also bring idea. Card. This particular play card. Now, I know that brother is watching. So, I buy the idea of a play card like this. Somebody suggested this play card. Okay? That a postcard. Somebody suggested this postcard. That we make this postcard and distribute it. Millions of it. House. By the time the MPs, the congressmen begin to receive this thing in their homes, in their post box, and they receive it and receive it and receive it, they will not have no choice other than to begin to look what is going on. They suggested it. And as a person that is very, very positive like me, I'm a very positive person. On this program, somebody suggested it, and probably he's watching me. I grabbed the idea. Positive person. I said, my brother, this your idea is very good. In fact, I asked the man, the brother, to make a sample of this postcard. He made the postcard. This postcard I show you now was his making. He made it himself. For example, nobody listening to that. The only thing can do without being, shut down is participating in fundraising for ESN. You can stop me from doing that until Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is out. Because what they want to do is to shut everything. They want to close everything down. I think by doing that, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will come out. Never. I don't know who is advising them. Never. They think by shutting ESN down, they think by shutting the movement down, they think by closing everything Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was doing is going to bring him out. Never. I tell you, from the beginning, I told them, don't ever allow your enemy to know you are afraid of losing something. Anytime your enemy know you are afraid of losing something, they are going to come for that thing. Today, they are shutting down everything Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has done. When you talk, they say, you that is preaching like Mazi Nnamdi Kanu don't want Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to come out. I tell you, first of all, You need to know why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped. I want to, you see, this life, the brain some of us have is not something you go to school. Okay, let me just use something to give example. You know, when we talk about lawyers, lawyer profession is not, you don't practice law with what you learn from the school. Passing through law school, getting law degree is different. It's different from the field itself. Completely two different things, opposite of the field. Is, of course, you're gonna ground yourself on that, but practicing is different. It doesn't matter whether your own practice is in the court or whether your own practice is not in court. It does not matter, but it is completely different. Also, giving legal advice is completely different from what you see in the school. Now, when we come to talk about the struggle, the reason why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was abducted in the first place, okay, now let me tell you. The reason Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped is only one reason. One reason. To end Biafra struggle. That's all. There is no other reason why he was kidnapped from Kenya other than to end Biafra struggle. Because they know Biafra struggle is not a crime. It's not a crime. He can never ever be sentenced and convicted in Nigeria. Never. Because there is no law. There is no law to convict Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But you know what? The law empower them. The law does not even empower them. Somehow, when they want to circumvent the law, to detain him as long as possible. You can imagine the people that were released the other day. 15 good years. 15 good years. Do you know 15 years? 15 years you can be anything you want to be in this life within 15 years. Within 15 years, your life, everything you want to be in this life, you can achieve it within 15 years. I am very serious. If you do not achieve it within 15 years, you are going to build the foundation to prepare you to what you are going to be in life. 15 years. But you know, those people were detained for 15 good years. At the end of the day, they were going to court. Of course, they have to see a reason to detain them. They take them to court for 15 good years, only to now release them that they could not convict. So when you stay in detention for 15 good years, you have, which kind of prison I want to give you again? What it means is that in some state, in some country, you have served 30 years imprisonment. In some country, when you stay 15 years, because when they give you verdict, you have to, sometimes in a place, depending on the country, you serve half of the verdict. You serve half. If they give you 10 years sentence, you are going to serve 5 years. First timer. So if they give you 7 years, you serve 3.5. If they give you 30 years, you serve 15. What kind of sentence are they going to give them? They have served systematically 30 good years for staying 15 years in prison. After 15 years, they acquitted them. So, my brother, this is the same thing these people want to do to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and that cannot happen. So we need to, when you come, you see, I want you to understand what I'm trying to say, because for you to do to make the right choice, right decision, make the right move, you must first of all understand why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped in the first place. If you do not understand the reason why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not kidnapped, then you are not supposed to be in the leadership of this movement. So the only reason why he was kidnapped was to end Biafra struggle, and now that thing is happening. How do you think that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will be released when the reason why he was abducted is already happening, and you are already succumbing to it? I don't understand what is going on. When you talk, they say, we are looking, the case adjourned. You are going to see Mazi Nnamdi Kanu case adjourned again. Believe me, with what is going on now, you are already dancing to the tone of the government. The government wants the Biafra agitation to end. And because you have given them the green light, that you are ending it. And we will not allow it to end. When you give the green light that you are ending the Biafra struggle, never ever release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu until they succeed in making sure that you end everything. That was the reason. So what it means now is that it is only Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that have the gut to request for Biafra. That's what it means. And if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have told you he have millions of people who can be even more dangerous than him, proving him wrong. You are proving Mazi Nnamdi Kanu wrong, including proving all those who are on social media saying, you think you're Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, don't worry, you are going to see other people worse than him. You have proven those people and you are proving them wrong. Including Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That is why he said, I will not disappoint you, but you will disappoint me. It is happening. So my people, I want everybody to meditate on this. First of all, know the reason why he was abducted and kidnapped, and extraordinary rendition to Nigeria is to stop Biafra struggle. Now they have tested you, you have fought for it, and you say, oh, if we do this thing now, they are not going to release him, or let us stop everything. Some of them, they have even stopped playing the voice of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. It's very appalling. I don't get it. Honestly, I don't know whoever that is advising this kind of thing. I don't know. Because Nigeria government can never ever release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu when they have come to know that you are doing exactly why they arrested and kidnapped him. But, do you know what? What I'm saying now is not even making sense to a lot of them who will watch this thing, because some of them already are not with us. Some of them are very frightened and threatened by the people joining the struggle newly. Brave people. I said it, there are a lot of brainy people joining the struggle now. They are frightened. They will say, oh, we are not even anybody again. How can Simon Ekpa come yesterday and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu recognize him? We have been in this struggle. So most of them are doing this thing to fight Mazi Nnamdi Kanu for daring recommending Simon Ekpa while they have been there with him for many years. So that is not true freedom fighters. Freedom fighter don't look at who is recognized and who is not recognized. What is going to happen in this struggle is that even those who will join next year, if Nigeria continue to be a country, may even overtake Simon Ekpa. Somebody will join next year that will be so powerful and so radical for Biafra, for freedom, and more than Simon Ekpa. That now make me, if that person is recognized, to begin to fight against the movement, or to begin to indirectly fight against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu because of that. But that is what is happening today. Because every time they open mouth, they will tell you the people that they came yesterday, the COVID-19 people, they came from yesterday and want to hijack the struggle. As if when they were joining this struggle, God told them that you must be this until Biafra come. They have the key to get Biafra. That is why we are moving forward. I don't have the key to Biafra. Okay? I tell you, I know the date Biafra will come. When I make this comment, they say he's a crazy guy. He has come again. I know the date Biafra will come. Know the date Biafra will come. You know, so for some of them who know me, you know, who know that whenever anything that come out of my mouth, I am sure of it. They will still be doubting what I'm saying now. But they know that I don't say something when I'm not sure of what I'm saying. They will say, oh, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu don't know the date Biafra will come. It is you that know the date Biafra will come. Who tell you he don't know? Are you in his mind? So how can you be here talking on behalf of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Do you know what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu carry in his mind? But out of your wickedness and envy, you are talking for him. You say, oh, he don't. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu don't know. It's you that is going to know when Biafra will come. I will repeat it again before I go forward. I know the date Biafra will come. Go and mark it. I've said it several times. Say, Simon, you lie too much. I'm going to block you. When some of them say, you know, some of them they say, if you know, you should tell him to tell you people when the Biafra will come now. He should tell you now. Let him tell you people when the Biafra will come now. Why should I tell you when the Biafra will come? Okay? Why should I tell you when the Biafra? You just wait and see. If I tell you when the Biafra will come, you're going to work against it. So, do you that is fighting in IPOB, we work against it. You will do everything to work against the date. I'm not going to tell you, but I know the date Biafra will come. And that date, I will be here. I will be here to say, I said it. I will be sitting here and I will tell you, I said it. You didn't believe me. Now let us continue. So I want everybody to think, why didn't these people mention our leader's case, which is very, very fresh, very, very high profile case? Why are they not mentioning it?
Action. And to conclude, the global human rights sanctions and the global anti-corruption sanctions regime have given the UK new and very important powerful tools. The designations we've already made show that we will act to hold to account those involved in serious human rights violations or abuses or serious corruption without fear or favour. And in close coordination with our allies, we will carefully consider future designations under the regulations. Because, Mrs. Miller, through concerted action, we will provide accountability for serious human rights violations or abuses and serious corruption around the world, and deter those who might commit them in the future.
Chris Brown, to wind up.
Thank you very much, Mrs. Miller. Well, I'm afraid the Minister wound me up because, to be honest, why the government can't simply say that somebody who has blatantly been involved in the drugging, the illegal extradition of somebody to Rwanda, why the government can't say that that person will not be accepted as a representative of Rwanda to the Court of St James, as I mentioned, I can't understand. That's a very simple ask. I understand why ministers always say, they've said it endlessly to us, oh no, we don't want to speculate about sanctions because that undermines the system and all the rest of it. We don't want ministers to speculate, we want ministers to implement. It's quite simple, and I like the Minister enormously, she knows I do, but we want more action. It's only 24% of those people are sanctioned by the United States of America are sanctioned by this country. What is that? Is that because we are more picky? Is that because we're more cowardly? What is it? I don't understand. There's no argument for it so far. So I hope that what the government will do in the new year is they will set aside a whole day for us to debate a whole series, to debate this in proper government time, to understand how we can make sure that the UK is always and will always be the beacon for liberty, for freedom of association, freedom of speech, freedom of religion, and the right to life.
Now let us take it back a little bit.
And will always be day for us to debate a whole.
Take it back.
24% of those people are saying, I like the Minister, Mazi system and all the rest of it. We don't want ministers to spec. Understand why ministers always representative of Rwanda to illegal extradition. Why the government can't simply say,
Wind up.
thank you very much, Mr. Miller. Well, I'm afraid the Minister wound me up at the end there. Because, to be honest, why the government can't simply say that somebody who has blatantly been involved in
And serious corruption around the world.
Because, to be honest, why the government can't simply say that somebody who has blatantly been involved in the drugging and the
Somebody who have blatantly been involved in drugging
illegal extradition of
and illegal extradition
somebody to Rwanda.
of Rwanda.
Why the government can't say that that person will not be accepted as a representative of Rwanda?
Why the UK government can't say that that particular person cannot be accepted as a representative of Rwanda? You see, my own problem now is that why are they talking about Rwanda when we have the case of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Is talking about it. And this was yesterday. This was yesterday. That is the reason why, something extraordinarily need to be done. And let me say, when you see me advocating for economic sanction on Biafra state, you see the same people who say they want to get, who say they want to get freedom. They are mocking me. They say, let us see who is coming to obey you now. You see that they have actually channeled this struggle that it is now against Simon Ekpa. So if we fail sanction Biafra state, they have won. My people, that is what is going on now. This struggle is no longer about the freedom of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I am very, very sincere. It is no longer about the freedom of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu at all. Cha-cha-cha-kwa. If you think that what is going on now is to free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, you are living in a very serious, I don't know what to call you. It's not about to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu anymore. It is about how Simon Ekpa will fail. It's about how nobody is going to listen to him. It's about come and impose sanction. Now let us see. Even if that sanction will be something that could help the struggle and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. No. So long as it is going to, they want to use it to prove to Simon Ekpa. It is only them to give order in Biafra land. And they forgot. The same anointing given to DOS was also given to me by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Because I am the only one who handedly asked to broadcast on Radio Biafra. He knows the reason. He did not call anybody. He did not ask nobody else. You see, I don't want to I don't want to, go this deep. But he called me. That is an anointing. And that is why, they are fighting Simon Ekpa every day anyhow. Because they know what it means for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to single-handedly, from prison, from DSS dungeon, he mentioned Simon Ekpa to go and broadcast on Radio Biafra. But out of this same envy, they say, no, you must drop your platform. You must drop your platform. When they begin to fight me like this, I will not have any platform to defend myself if I have to. The idea was to cripple me. Was to kill anything that is going to make this struggle a Mazi Nnamdi Kanu name head. First of all, they are not happy that I am using Mazi Nnamdi Kanu disciple. It is nothing else, just because they don't want to hear Mazi Nnamdi Kanu name again. I am very, very sincere. Reason they are fight, some of them that are claiming that I am using Mazi Nnamdi Kanu disciple, they don't even know why they are fighting me about that. They don't know. But the people who instigated them knows why. Why they instigated them to attack me because I'm using Mazi Nnamdi Kanu disciple. I will continue to use Mazi Nnamdi Kanu disciple because they don't want nobody to hear Mazi Nnamdi Kanu name again. They think by doing that they are helping him. It is a lie. Lie. You see a threat everywhere, and they don't know that before we come to this struggle, God prepared me, hooked me for many years before now. Only if you know. Only if you know how you are wasting your time. Only if you know. You know that you are wasting time. So, if we begin to talk about those who have the anointing, I have the anointing as well. By that pronouncement of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, one of the first directive Mazi Nnamdi Kanu gave was Simon Ekpa to broadcast on Radio Biafra. And they claim that they went back to tell him that Simon Ekpa refused and he has not said anything till today. Also not thinking. They said Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have not said anything to them till today. So let me tell them that same anointing they have, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu gave it to me as well. He did not ask them to broadcast on Radio Biafra. Did he ask them? He didn't. He didn't ask them. He asked me. I will do it. I will serve that particular purpose with this particular platform. And that's why the spirit of autopilot will continue to work on Biafrans, because it is the only thing to save this situation. Without us doing something, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, very difficult for him. Now, I want everybody to understand what is going on. You see, we must be very, very, we must show mental toughness. Mental toughness is what is needed. Now, the zoo have already succeeded in caging the leadership of this movement. Succeeded. What they are going to do now, if they start to do garagara now, they say, you are breaching the agreement we have. That's why they are locking up everywhere. They say the only person that is dealing with them now is Simon Ekpa. Bring him down. Bring him down. That is the end. But they will never, because if they bring me down, that means God did not bring me for this. That means God did not bring me for this. So they are fighting every time. The focus, let me tell you, when you see them saying we are protecting structure, there is nothing like structure. They are not protecting any structure. Not protecting any structure. Are we attacking structure? Are we saying that the structure of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not good? The answer is lie. Have Simon Ekpa said that the structure is bad? No. If you see anywhere I have said that the structure of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is bad, show me. I have never said anything like that, and I can't, because I am advocating for even more structure. Those who don't know what is structure is ESN is a structure, the emissary is a structure, the DOS is a structure, the finance is a structure. So how can a learned person like me come to fight structure? I cannot fight structure. But what I tell all these illiterate, who when they will be proud to tell you I did not go to school, they will come, first of all, they will address themselves as people who didn't go to school. And they are fighting Biafra to public. Let them limit whatever they are talking to their level, to the level of those who didn't go to school. Speak to people in the village that is in the same level with you. Don't come and bring intellectual talk and discuss intellectual talk with people who are educated. It is insulting. Very abnormal, very absurd. You see somebody who will come and say, I did not go to school, oh, and then he want to discuss intellectual thing. He want me to start he want me to come and start arguing with him. Says, you sound like this. They say you are insulting them. But why shouldn't we insult you when you can't mind your business and stay in your level? He didn't Ibajiro Chalk. Ibajiro Chalk is not me. Because you had the opportunity to, some of you had the opportunity. If you don't have the opportunity to go to school, it's understandable. But maintain your level. Don't come and boast to us, you did not go to school, you did not go to school. But you want to discuss with people who are discussing intellectual things. How the incongruous, very, very incongruous. They want to start exchanging word with people who are educated, who are reasoning in a very different level. My people, what I'm trying to tell you this evening is that, what you see going on, they are not fighting me about this. I say I'm not going to talk about, I'm going to talk about them again. And I just hope and wish I'm not distracted and I'm not going to talk about them. But then, each time they come, harder, they come harder, and they want me to be making this kind of comment for distraction on purpose. What they are doing is not that they don't know what they are doing. What we are saying, again, after I made all this comment, is that why are the MPs not talking about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Where did we get it wrong? I am telling you now where we got it wrong. Where we got it wrong is that people are seeing Biafra as unserious people. It is only in the presence of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu kind of orderliness. It's gone. Boom. Everything's scattered. And with this kind of attitude, Nigerian government will, believe me, until there is something significant change. If there is nothing changing from the leadership, you people, Biafra, should know they are doing this deliberately. Severally. Some of them are not happy with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They are not happy. No matter what you think, they are not happy with him. They are not happy. These are the people who you will call your friend. They get the opportunity to poison you, they poison you. They send a video of those who threatened to poison Simon Ekpa. I look at them and laugh. They want to poison their enemy. Some people have boasted they want to poison Simon Ekpa. I look at them and laugh. I want to poison Simon Ekpa. Let them come now. I'm waiting. My mouth is open. Come and put poison. Come and put poison now. Put poison. You see? So please, people should, very, very incongruous. People should understand that I don't know why, people are not thinking very well. Look at, go to social media. Go to social media. You see that the people who want to engage in intellectual talk did not go to school. Going to talk. Are we going to now? Yeah, can any of them understand English this man is speaking? Can they even go and dig this kind of video and identify that this man was talking about extraordinary? They cannot do it. So, and when I begin to analyze something like this, Well, what am I going to discuss with those kind of people? They want to engage Simon Ekpa. They want to analyze Simon Ekpa. They want to tell you Simon Ekpa is this, Simon Ekpa is that. Some of them say that they have sit in my car. Sit in my car, so what? Huh? They know, and they are lying on oath. Let us be very, very sincere to ourselves. If you are not worried that this man spoke yesterday, the 8th December 2021, and they did not mention Mazi Nnamdi Kanu while they were discussing an extraordinary rendition to Rwanda, you should be. If you are not worried, then something is wrong. Something is wrong with you. Is what are they doing? What is that secret? What is the secret? What is that underground? They are doing nothing. I am telling you authoritatively today, nothing going on underground. Everything is fake, complete fake. They are not doing anything. Everything you see is what you have seen is what you have seen. Nothing else. I am worried. Why I am shouting like a madman every day. That's why I'm too worried. Because Nigeria government and Fulani can never ever see something that is working for them and they let it go. The son of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, reason why he was abducted and kidnapped was to end Biafra's struggle. And the DOS is ending it. Blocking everything. You can't hear Mazi Nnamdi Kanu preach on Radio Biafra anymore. You can't hear it. I was even told that some of them were even campaigning that if he's released, they are going to tell him not to speak again and all those manner of nonsense. People with IQ, how can you be telling government that if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is released, he is not going to talk again? Why? Aromelo. And today they are telling you, even the way they attack some of us, that we are ranting on social media. And indirectly, they are also insulting Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Because it is that same ranting Mazi Nnamdi Kanu used to convert people like us. Without social media, I will not be here. I will not be shouting Biafra. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu started ranting since 19 what? Till today. If he come out and start talking about Biafra, he is going to be on social media. But look at the wickedness in them. Today, because of the absence of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they no longer value social media. They say social media is you are just ranting. You have Facebook, everything. So what they are trying to do now is that to try to tell you that even Mazi Nnamdi Kanu are insulting him. They are insulting him. You can imagine how Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will come to Facebook. Facebook will block him. He go to this one will block him. And because of the blocking of this Facebook, we begin to build social media. They say it is because of social media that I got close to. They took me. I went close to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So if it is social media, that is how God wanted. Is there all of you? All these people that parade themselves as the what do I call them, are the right man hand or the right hand man of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Were you born with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Were you born with him? Were you born with? Is it not? Somebody was the other one was talking the other day. I saw. I come across the video. I come across his broadcast on the internet. How he got to know who is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But today they are telling you the thing that made me to go close to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was social media. And so what? Am I supposed to be born with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in the same family for me to know him? For me to go close to him? This is how shallow-minded the people that are leading you are. Very, very stupid people. I must say, I am very angry now. Very stupid people. They unleash all this almajiri on the internet. All they do is to go and constitute nuisance. Why the United Kingdom are debating and they don't even remember to mention Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in their debate of human rights abuse. Because of the incompetence of the leadership. Because if the leadership have been up and doing, instead of dragging position as if I want to take any position, I am not interested in position. If very serious people in this leadership, and they want Mazi Nnamdi Kanu out. This particular debate now, they would have penetrated the MPs. They were busy looking for how to defend Simon Ekpa and how to post a limited liability account for fundraising. They cannot penetrate the UK MPs where Mazi Nnamdi Kanu live. They discuss this thing. And we know that even this discussion may not even bring anything. Okay? But let it be in their mouth. Go to America. What Dr. Allen is doing. Go to America. Go to the congressman called Smith. The handwork. You see the handwork of this the BWGG. You see the handwork. They are mentioning IPOB is in the mouth of the congressman every day. Any day Smith will open mouth to talk, you are going to be hearing IPOB. Biafra. Any day the man open mouth, you are going to hear Fulani militant. He is one of the leader of the Congress on Africa or something. On Africa Affair, if I'm not mistaken. Oh dear, America. You see that the congressmen, they are carrying Biafra and the IPOB in their mouth. Any day Chris Smith open mouth, he's mentioning IPOB. He's mentioning how Fulani are killing people. Because that BWGG injecting something there. Why will this man talk and nobody mention Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in the United Kingdom, where he come from, where he's a citizen, and you tell me I should keep quiet? Because the leadership, the people who call themselves leadership, they are more interested in their job. Some of them have job. Call them on phone, they don't respond to your phone. Call them on issue of Biafra, they have to finish their job before they talk about Biafra. It has never changed. It has been like that from the time immemorial. Message to them, they are at work. When they finish work, they will even either read the message or not to read the message. Things are spoiling. Opportunity are coming and going. When this kind of thing happen, that the United Kingdom MPs want to discuss on human rights abuse, the leadership of the IPOB ought to have penetrated them. That is my concern. That did not happen. Why would somebody, or why would this man mention Rwanda when we have a fresh case right before us of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? And all they want is to protect command and control. Command and control. Command and control. Is command and control going to bring Mazi Nnamdi Kanu out? The command and control that they have abused with impunity. What kind of abuse? These people have abused command and control. You think what is happening now is ordinary. Let me tell you. What is happening now is spiritual. It's spiritual. People have disobeyed order of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu with impunity. If you know the kind of directive of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu they have disobeyed. Because some of them are not public. Some of the order of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu from beginning, not now, no. Because you know they say they have caught the information that is coming to Simon Ekpa. So Simon Ekpa don't get information again, according to them. I don't know what I'm going to use the information to do. So I am making this program a little bit diverted because this particular thing is touching me. Too bad. Where Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a citizen, discuss about human rights abuse, and they have discussed all these things, and they did not mention anything like extraordinary rendition. It would have been a different thing. Okay, I would say okay, maybe they are just discussing generally, you know, country abuse human rights and all that. But they mentioned extraordinary rendition. They mentioned that Rwanda, people that drug somebody and illegally taking the person back to Rwanda, that those kind of people that committed that kind of crime should not come to United Kingdom to represent. And the man is asking question, why are there no sanctions against those kind of people? And then you will be asking, where are the United Kingdom that did it in Omar Diko? Where are they? Are they? United Kingdom that did it in Omar Diko today, because some people are not doing what they are supposed to do. They are busy fighting Simon Ekpa. Simon Ekpa speed. They say I am faster than my shadow. Let me tell you, my own is 150 cent. Say whoever say progress is a slow process, he isn't talking about me. Okay? You say progress is a slow process. How about me? I overtake everything I touch in my life. I have always overtake. That is how I am. See some of them. How can he be a lawyer? How can he be a soldier? How can he be a politician? Where? How? Because I do things what you cannot do. I live above you. I spend my time judiciously cracking brain and doing things that you cannot do. You see me, they say he's a lawyer, and some they say, oh, he got a soldier because he got citizenship. And so what? So soldier is soldier. Adam. We have our president waking up. Adam, come on. So, so what can we call it? Some of them don't know. They say, oh, you just go and you serve in the army because of citizenship. And so what? Is that not an army? even so, and all manner of stories, all manner of this, and when you hear them, you know people who are confused. They are wondering, how did this person become this and that? How did this person, at this age, he is this, he is that? My brother, you could have also been the same thing. But some of you want to make money. You want to go into business. I don't blame you for that. People are into business and they're making money. And I'm not envying those who went to business and they start making money. Some of them are very rich today. Okay? Agobi, Kubana, and Co. They are making money. They are in money. They went into business. So don't envy somebody, and especially those who cannot do what they are doing. So let us listen to this man again.
The illegal extradition of somebody to Rwanda. Why the government can't say that person will not be accepted as a representative of Rwanda to the Court of St. James as a High Commissioner, I can't understand. That's a very simple ask. I understand why ministers always say, they've said it endlessly to us, oh no, we don't want to speculate about sanctions because that undermines the system and all the rest of it. We don't want ministers to speculate, we want ministers to implement. It's quite simple, and I like the minister enormously. She knows that I do, but we want more action. Only 24% of those people who are sanctioned by the United States of America are sanctioned by this country. What is that? Is that because we are more picky? Is that because we're more cowardly? What is it? I don't understand. There's no argument for it so far. So I hope that what the government will do in the new year is they will set aside a whole day for us to debate a whole series, to debate this in proper government time, to understand how we can make sure that the UK is always and will always be the beacon for liberty, for freedom of association, freedom of speech, freedom of religion, and the right to life.
Question is that this House has considered Magnitsky sanctions and human rights abuses. As many as are of that opinion say aye. Of the contrary, no. I think the ayes have it. The ayes have it. Order, order. The sitting now stands adjourned.
All right. You see? So, we're going to now flash the tomorrow. Somebody say majority of them can't even govern their family. Of course, we know, but so I'm going to flash what we are going to do tomorrow. Okay, what we are going to do tomorrow, because I want you people to also think about this. One moment. Yes, I will look for the Israel and block him. Israel say. I will be commenting out of point. The one moment. Here we go. All right, so I want everybody to listen to this. By the way, we have 10,053 people watching. We have 10,053 people watching altogether. 10,053 people watching altogether. And we have, I think, 2,900. 2,900 on YouTube or so. Together, 10,054. Altogether, 10,054 people watching. I want everybody to listen to this.
Senator Walker, here's your Channels TV News recap for December the 9th, 2021. President Muhammadu Buhari arrived Lagos State for a one-day visit, during which he inaugurated a locally made seawall defense boat, SDB 111. The boat, according to a statement by the presidential aide, Femi Adesina, is the third of its series to be...
You see, and you know what I want you to listen from the, what I want you to get from this particular video is that, let me play it again before I will say what I want to say.
Hi, I'm Millicent Walker. Here's your Channels TV News recap for December the 9th, 2021. President Muhammadu Buhari arrived Lagos State for a one-day visit, during which he inaugurated a locally made seawall defense boat, SDB 111. The boat, according to a statement by the presidential aide, Femi Adesina.
Can you imagine? The president came to Lagos, inaugurated boat. The president came to Lagos, inaugurated boat. After inaugurating the boat, I'm telling you, the person describing the boat now is the president media aide. Does that make sense? President came to Lagos to inaugurate a boat that he could not give a further explanation. The person that will now come to give explanation about the boat now is the media aid. So president came to inaugurate something he has not known about. Understand me? The president came to Lagos to inaugurate a boat that he has no knowledge about. The only person, I don't understand. The thing is in my head is like, no, do you people notice this? Let me play it again.
Hi, I'm Millicent Walker. Here's your Channels TV News recap for December the 9th, 2021. President Muhammadu Buhari arrived Lagos State for a one-day visit.
President Muhammadu Buhari arrived Lagos State for one-day visit.
During which he inaugurated a locally made seawall defense boat.
During which he inaugurated a locally made war defense.
SDB 111. The boat, according to a statement by the presidential aide,
the boat, according to statement by the presidential aide. Hey, Chineke God, I can't comprehend this one. This one shocked me. I think I'll block Cyril now. No, this one, how can a president come to inaugurate something and then the media aid is not telling you about the thing that the president inaugurated? The president could not give you a speech to explain to you what he inaugurated in Lagos, and somebody else will now come and give a brief of what the president inaugurated. This one weak me. I listened to this news recap. I was like, something is not all right here. How can a president come to inaugurate something? Photo. How can a president come to inaugurate something and then another person is not telling the story? This is why weak me. No, now I want everybody to think about it. Is it right? Is it right? A president, he with his two legs, he went to Lagos to inaugurate. Now, he cannot tell the story of what he inaugurated. Somebody else will now come and tell the story. I want to play it one more time. "70-year-old man."
Hi, I'm Millicent Walker. Here's your Channels TV News recap for December the 9th, 2021. President Muhammadu Buhari arrived Lagos State for a one-day visit, during which he inaugurated a locally made seawall defense boat, SDB 111. The boat, according to a statement by the presidential aide, Femi Adesina, is the third of its series to be built by the Nigerian Navy.
Okay.
The president, during the inauguration of the vessel...
You see, the president even spoke. The president even gives speech. He could not tell what kind of thing is that. Femi Adesina will now come and... Hi!
Said the new inductions to the naval fleet would increase the agency's capacity in securing the nation's maritime domain.
You see, I just want you people to understand what is going on, because this is photo, real photo. Now, I want to also, this is something we are going to analyze tomorrow. Now, I want to also bring another. What is this comment? Moment. Zeke, thank you very much. MSA, the day you decide you are personally going to lead the grassroots media war, including the postcard idea, this whole thing will change. This is a good one. There you decide you are personally going to lead the grassroots media war, including the postcard idea. This whole thing will change. Interesting. All right. Thank you very much for that. All right. So let us I want you all to see another photo. I want you to hear another photo from the Nigeria Army. These are the things I'm going to talk about tomorrow.
And the Bama, Mafa, and Ekpa local government areas of Borno State, where some terrorists surrendered to countries.
Akoko.
Cumulatively, a total of 62 terrorist elements were neutralized,
Akoko.
and 27 of them
all lies.
Combat,
all lies.
while 54 assorted arms and 144 rounds of different caliber of ammunition were recovered.
Story.
And some livestock were also recovered.
Story.
It's noteworthy to mention here that 20 kidnapped personnel of the Nigerian police force who were abducted when the terrorists attacked their police division were rescued by Unsus and Niyadi.
Did you hear that? There are 20 policemen who were abducted by the terrorists when the terrorists attacked the police division were also rescued. Now, the question I want to ask Nigerians, those of you watching me, did you ever hear in any news in Nigeria that terrorists kidnapped up to 20 policemen? Have you ever in the news in Nigeria hear say they kidnap 20 policemen? You cannot hear that. Did you? That is why it is a lie. Complete lie. These people, they should come and tell us when the press briefing for kidnapping Nigeria police, 20 of them were given. Because, you know, when we come to report this thing, they say it's a fake news. If I had carried out the news now, the cable will say king of fake news. That is the name, the new name they gave me now. They say I am a king of fake news. And I have challenged them. I am challenging the cable news to take up the challenge. So that we are going to debate what is fact check. Because from there, we are going to answer whatever we discuss will answer the question of what is fake news or how to know what is fake news. So I am calling, now we have 10,000 people watching. So I am calling on these 10,000 people and people that are going to watch this program that I am challenging the cable. Go to their page, write them privately, tell them that I am challenging them a discussion. Let us not debate. On discussion, I want to discuss with them. Let us discuss fact check. That because I know that when you see the cable, some people in IPOB, they are also praising them. They say, yes, he's a fake news carrier. He's a king of fake news, you know. So please go to their page, write them privately, tell them that I have challenged them. Let us have a discussion on fact check and fake news and all that. So if they know that they are actually genuine and they are not carrying fake news, I challenge the entire cable news Nigeria to take up the challenge so that we can solve this problem once and for all. And let me tell you, I am going to give them facts and examples of how they are the fake news. Okay? Even though I have shown I've used some of their articles sometimes, you know, but I am going to also prove to them where they are fake news carrier. And if I didn't do that, then they should know that everything I do is fake. So if I did not prove to them that they are fake news carrier, if I didn't prove to them, like if in that discussion, if I did not prove to them that they are fake news carrier, then everything that is coming here is fake. So let them take up that challenge if they know that they can defend their integrity and maintain the highest integrity in Nigerian news media. So I challenge them. After that discussion, if I did not prove how they bring fake news, now if I did not do it to prove to them that they carry fake news, if I didn't do it, then everything I am doing here is fake. So it's a challenge. And you know what it means for somebody to make this kind of a challenge, that everything I'm doing is fake. So if I did not prove that the cable news actually carry fake news, if I did not prove it, then they should know that everything I am saying is fake, including those that are not fake. I will accept that they are fake. Right. So the thing is that I want everybody to ask yourself a question. Why didn't the news media, like that cable, for example, carry the news that 20 policemen were kidnapped? Why didn't the cable news or the cable carry that news that Boko Haram and terrorists attacked the police station and kidnapped the entire police people? Only for military to come and tell us that they rescued 20 policemen. Do you know what it means? For terrorists to abduct and kidnap. Sorry about that. Up to 20 policemen. That is serious photo. Sorry about that. So up to 20 policemen, that is a serious photo. So we are going to have, let me check time because I have to work tomorrow or today. We're going to have like 20 minute or 10 minutes conversation. I think 10 minutes is okay. So I'm going to end this thing at exactly 2 hours 10 minutes. So I'm going to allow some people to come in and add their view, and tomorrow we continue from where we stop. All right, so you can join by clicking the link. Welcome to the program, Hyacinth. Hyacinth, good evening.
Yeah, good evening. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you into the program.
Okay. I'll have to commend for the wonderful job that you have been doing so far, so good. It's a top notch anyway. Very good. You see, some time ago, I told you that I listened to the British government before Onyendu's case. Then they said he was a high-profile secessionist. They did not regard him as a British citizen. Now, to the event that happened yesterday, when they mentioned or said something about extraordinary rendition, they did not even say anything about the most current one that is going on right now. They said nothing about it. They kept quiet. It has gone. The event of yesterday has vindicated the fact that I said some time ago that before our leader's court case appearance, that the British government said that he was an he was a high profile secessionist. So now they've repeated it again. Now it's in the open, and I bet you, if you had not seen this thing or said anything about it, the dumb, crazy DOS, they would say it. Their IRAT will never say it. They will keep silent.
But they don't have the information now.
Because they are useless people. How do you expect a useless person to have such an intelligent information? Because what they are doing, they are only monitoring people like you, people like Nsema, and so on. And why are they monitoring you people? What they are after is the super chat that you are collecting. One has turned himself into an auditor general. He has been able to calculate how much you have made so far from super chat.
Yes.
So those are the things that they specialize. Well, let me tell them. You see, Femi Adesina said something some time ago. He said they are just used tissue papers. Now, I want to define the used tissue paper to them. The Jamaicans, they say they are bonbon clads. Bonbon clad means a used sanitary pad. That means a brand new sanitary pad has better value than a used sanitary pad. You see all these people, all these E-rats and the ANCO, they are used sanitary pad. That's what they are. They are just wasting their time going after the truth, trying to stifle it, trying to kill it. We are after losing our leader. We are after all the evil that is being done to us. We are after the current killing. And today, this afternoon, this ship that you showed now, that the president went to, the photocopy went to commission in Lagos.
Yes.
They never knew about it. And Adesina still came out and said, this is the third one that he is commissioning now. Why is the US and the Iraqs, they don't know about this thing? Anything that is going, okay, some time ago, these women, the Umuadas, one of them said that, is it Madam Oyibo? She said that someone brought up the idea, in one of the programs, maybe fundraising or so. Someone brought up the idea. Then the lady from there now said that they are going to sue, what's her name? The Ashawo of Aso Rock, that lady, Onoche, that they are going to sue her for calling Onyendu a blood-sucking demon that is going to die in jail. So one of the women now said that they are going to sue that woman for that and make her pay for her words. Then it didn't get up to 48 hours. US now came out and announced the firing of those women. So now if those women are going to sue Noreta, under what platform or what organization are they going to sue her? That means the suit will have no weight. Because they say, oh, you are not representing anything. What is your business here? Do you see how these people are men of the left-hand part, how they are working with darkness? But let them don't worry. I've never seen a situation where light overcomes darkness.
All right, thank you, because I have just 6 minutes left. Let me see if I can bring those people on the screen. Thank you, Hyacinth.
All right, thank you very much.
All right, Frank, you are next.
Green, Simon.
Yes, good evening from here. Please, 1 to 2 minutes. So other people.
All right. The other thing I want to say is about this platform you are using, this current platform through YouTube or through the Enter Biafra app. I wanted to go like before when Nanikani normally talk to people, and he used to come to Facebook and Instagram and also Biafra. So people who cannot go to Red Biafra, we listen to it through Instagram or through Facebook. So I know that we have 1 or 2 issues with Facebook, but I wanted to try to come to bring this thing live on Instagram and also on Facebook, so that people who don't know much about this Enter Biafra, also we know it through Instagram, through Facebook Live. From there to go viral to all our brothers and sisters in Biafra land, and then you can now opt out to Facebook. But you don't just leave Facebook like that and Instagram. Come there.
Yeah.
I've
been doing that, and let me tell you, my Facebook page is under a restriction, so a lot of people are not getting are not getting the notification, because when you go to the status of the account, it is already warning. So that warning means that it is only those who search for the page will get information about the page. So that's why I don't want to give people hope about this, because at a point, I have been doing this. I have been on Facebook a very long time. They have closed my page of almost 500,000. I have the other page was almost 500,000 people. So they closed just without any notification. It was closed, and that's it. So I have I think this is either my 4th page now, if I'm not mistaken. This Facebook is the 4th page now.
And that's on Instagram.
They have closed. I have Instagram. I've never been. I have been live on Instagram, but I don't know how to collect the Instagram on this particular thing. I'm going to, I'm going to check about it whether I can.
Honestly, I'm not happy whenever I hear online that hey, come and listen to Radio Biafra. I'm not happy. I don't want to listen to anything like Radio Biafra because it's already compromised to me. I want to hear about Enter Biafra, and I want it to go viral. Like I just want to promote it. How are people listening to this through? Listen to you through Enter Biafra. How can we promote it to go viral so all the Biafra will know where to enter and listen?
Yeah, you know that the app, there is this 2 app, the app store, the one for the iOS, and then the Android. The Android is already there now, downloadable, and it's working, but it's not. You can't comment because we are doing some verification there. So once that verification is done, we have 1.0 now. So we're going to have updated version. So the IT engineers are working very hard to make sure. So once that thing is fixed, I think we are done. Once it is fixed, we are done. The broadcast can also be streamed even to radio stations and radio channels and transmitters. We are working.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Thanks. All right. I'm going to bring you in UK. Welcome to the program.
Yeah, Simon Ekpa, good evening over here. Well, I just want to say something. I pray God will be with you. One with God is a majority. Even if nobody is following you, your God must defeat anybody who is against you. That is my prayer. Amen. So whatever thing that is your heart desire, it must come to accomplish. No human being, no Jupiter can block you. Amen. That is my own prayer. So continue what you're doing. You are doing a great job, and God will continue to sustain you, and God will continue to be with you.
Amen.
My brother, Atulojo, I mean, you are a man. When I say you are a man, you are a man. You are a man of your word. So that is why I listen to you. I listen to Mayegu, because two of you are a man of your word. You are always consistent. Those ones looking for money, that money, they can never see it. They can never see it. That is what I want to say. Simon Ekpa, God will keep uplifting you. In whatever thing you put your hand, must progress in the mighty name of Jesus. Amen.
Amen. Thank you very much, UK. I appreciate your prayers and your word of encouragement. Thank you very much. All right. And then the next person is Anos. Anos, welcome to the program. Anos, can you unmute yourself? Anos, can you unmute yourself? Okay, Anos is not talking. Kelechi, can you unmute yourself?
Good evening, Simon.
Yes, good evening from here.
Good evening, Simon. Thank you for your good job, Simon. You are doing a lot. You are really doing a lot. Even if you didn't say it, you didn't say all to us, we know that on behalf of us, you are doing a lot. And God will bless you for that good job.
Amen.
God will bless you. All those that are fighting, you know, go reach your body at all. You know, go reach out, because the spirit of Biafra strong past the whole spirit. It put them all together. As they don't sit down, they use us, they make money. Now, so God could they lick their hands, they go. And this our fight, we must win them. We must win them, my brother. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you very much. All right, my time is already up, but I will make sure that all of you in the screen now, all of you on the screen now, will have a word or two to share. All right, Obi, can you make it very snappy? Welcome to the program. Obi, are you there? Obi, are you there? Obi is not talking. Our worry sister, welcome to the program. Good evening from here. Hello, worry sister. Our worry sister, can you unmute yourself? Unmute yourself, please. Breaking news, Njaba was raised by the Zoo military, spearheaded by the governor. The Igwe of Imo was kidnapped. Mr. Simon, I have a very important security information for you from Biafra land. Send me email, please. Send me email. Face of Biafra, thank you for your super chat. Send me email, please. Send me email info@ekpa.fi. I'm going to respond to you this night. Thank you. Worry sister, are you there? All right, so Sandra and Kenisha.
Good evening, sir. Mazi, Simon, Ekpa.
Good evening from here. I've already exceeded the 10 minutes, so make it snappy. Welcome to the program.
Oh, welcome, sir. Thank you very much. I want to ask something. Have you been coming online lately? Because I have not been seeing any notification.
I have not been online.
Okay.
I've not been online for Saturday. I think Saturday.
Oh, okay.
From Sunday, Monday, I have not been online. I was not.
I was worried. Seriously, I was worried. I was like, have they kicked me out? What did I was searching and searching and searching? You know, I couldn't see anything. I was busy.
I traveled, so I came back.
Oh, you're welcome, sir.
Yes.
You're welcome. You see, Mazi, you see what I've said this thing before. I don't know what is really actually wrong with the leadership of this struggle. You know, like you said, there are many people that don't want Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to be out. They believe that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will not come, and that's why they are behaving strange. Because with their body language, you will see and understand everything. If you can see that, if you are the person that can notice something, because they are just like what they are fond of doing is talking about Simon Ekpa here and there. Anything, anywhere. Sometimes I get ashamed. Really, I will just be ashamed that I am part of listening to so many stupid people. Sorry to say, because
but that's what they are. But that's what they are.
Yeah, because they are making fool of themselves.
How can somebody come to say I didn't go to school, and then you want the person to discuss with you?
I don't get it. Once, see, just for me to say, there was a day I stumbled into, I don't want to mention her name because she's not important at all. Somebody came calling from Canada. The person said, listening to you, the person was talking rubbish. Really, if you're the person, that person is Canada, you're the one that called on that program, was saying Simon Ekpa is not what he think he is. He's not a lawyer. The people think by speaking big grammar makes you to be educated. I don't understand people. You were saying that guy is not. I just get out from the just scroll up.
Okay,
I don't want to do anymore.
Is it the one that says that what I write is different from how I talk?
But I don't even know them. I don't even know this person. He called his name. I don't even want to listen because the platform he called on was the people. They are the people attacking you for just no reason. Okay. For just no reason. So I just heard him said he's calling from.
One person said that Rabbi is the one giving me. I've exceeded the time by 6 minutes, so hopefully this. All right, Ejike, are you there? Ejike, are you there? Ejike is not there. All right. I think I will have some issue with the stuff. So I'm gonna see you all tomorrow. I will stop here. The sound is a little bit. There is a little bit. I'm going to work very early. So may God bless all of you. May God bless Biafra. May God bless the Duduwa Republic. May God bless the Middle Belt. May God bless Amazonia. May God bless Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. May God bless Ipob. May God bless ESN. May God bless Sunday Igbo and all of you that are supporting this movement. Tomorrow. Don't miss it. It is going to be 8 p.m. Biafra time. 8 p.m. Biafra time. we are going to be live and direct. Good night from here.